I'd like to talk a minute with you today about commitment with passion. No, I'm not talking about the romantic kind, as in intimate relationships with others, not that kind of commitment, but I'm talking about the kind of commitment that leads to creating self-fulfilling prophecies. Let's face it, pursuing your goals, even if you're highly motivated, isn't always a piece of cake, and nearly everything means overcoming some kind of obstacle, personal sacrifice, and risking some failure. So developing skills for this requires some form of patience, practice, labor, and passionate commitment carries many benefits. It reinforces our sense of autonomy, but also helps us feel like we belong to something. And when we follow through on our decisions to do something, it shields us from social pressures. For that reason, when we make a commitment in front of others, it's particularly potent. You know, there was a study that was recently done at the University of Scranton, and it found that people who made public New Year's resolutions were 10 times more likely to succeed at their goal. And there are many people who've written about commitment and how it relates to achievement. There's some great quotes from leading business gurus. Here's one I particularly like. Unless commitment is made, there are only hopes and promises, but no plans. And that's a quote from Peter Drucker. And a one from Stephen Covey. Without involvement, there is no commitment. Mark it down, asterisk it, circle it, underline it. So what about talking about committing publicly like Beth did? How about doing that? Check out Weigh In for a Cause as your way to cement your goal. And do well by doing good. Thanks for joining us today on Food Exposed. Join us next week for another look at what's on your plate. For more Food Exposed, check me out on empowerme.tv. And until next week, remember, make food your best friend and exercise your companion for life.